नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू एसबीआई सिक्योरिटीज मॉर्निंग पॉडकास्ट। इस पॉडकास्ट पे हम डिस्कस करेंगे फेब्रुअरी सीरीज के रोल ओवर डेटा, सीजनैलिटी एनालिसिस और मेन सेक्टर्स के बारे में जो कि फोकस में। फॉर द फिफ्थ consecutive series, Nifty futures ended in the red, marking the longest losing streak in recent history. The index futures declined nearly 4% in the February series. Meanwhile, Nifty futures rollover stood at an elevated 83.57%, surpassing last month's 80.77% and the 3-month average of 80.67%. The persistent weakness coupled with strong rollovers suggests that the bearish sentiment remains dominant, with traders carrying forward short positions. This indicates a cautious outlook for the upcoming series as the market struggles to find a firm footing amid selling pressure. The number of shares rolled declined to 176 lakhs compared to 181 lakh last month. However, the rollover cost dipped to 0.60%, below the 3-month average of 0.70%, indicating a relatively lower premium. Talking about Bank Nifty futures also ended the series on a negative note for the third straight time. However, it outperformed the frontline indices in February. Its futures rollover stood at 81.64%, exceeding last month's 79.13% and the 3-month average of 73.64%. The rollover cost declined to 0.51% compared to the 3-month average of 0.68%. The market-wide rollover stood at 90% compared to 89% last month. Meanwhile, the FI index positions in the latest series reflect a cautious approach, with the long-short ratio dropping to a low of 16.25%, underscoring prevailing market uncertainties. For the weekly series, notable call open interest is observed at the 22,600 strike, followed by the 22,700 strike. Meanwhile, on the put side, open interest concentration is witnessed at 22,500 strike, followed by the 22,300 strike. क्रूजल लेवल्स की बात करें तो 22,100 टू 22,000 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए क्रूजल सपोर्ट के रूप में काम करेगा, एज इट इज द कॉन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ द 100-week EMA एंड 32.8% Fibonacci retracement level of its prior upward rally from the low of 15,191 to an all-time high of 26,277 level. जबकि ऊपर की तरफ 22,850 टू 22,900 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक महत्वपूर्ण रेजिस्टेंस के रूप में काम करेगा। अगर इंडेक्स 22,900 के ऊपर बना रहता है तो हम 23,400 के स्तर तक एक पुलबैक रैली देख सकते हैं। द इंडिया विक्स, अ मेजर ऑफ मार्केट वॉलेटिलिटी, dipped by over 18% month to date. Currently, it is trading below its short and long-term moving averages. These averages are in the falling mode. Going ahead, the zone of 12.7 to 12.5 will act as an immediate support for the index. While on the upside, the zone of 15.3 to 15.5 will act as a crucial hurdle for the index. Tracking market breadth with respect to single stock futures, only 37 stocks accounting for 17% of the derivative space ended on a positive note, while 179 stocks representing 83% closed in the red. This reflects a predominantly bearish sentiment throughout the February series. In the derivative landscape, only 6 stocks posted gains of over 10%, while 7 stocks advanced between 5% and 10%. On the other hand, 52 stocks saw declines exceeding 10%, and 81 stocks registered losses in the 5% to 10% range, reinforcing the overall negative market bias. Tracking seasonality over the past 17 years, the March month has often exhibited a mixed trend for Nifty. On 9 occasions, the index has concluded on a positive note with an average gain of 7.55%, while on 8 occasions it has ended on a negative note with an average loss of 6.42%. The average return for Nifty in the March series has been 0.98%. Over the past 17 years, March has consistently shown an average volatility of 10.06% for the Nifty index. Historically, Bank Nifty has also shown a mixed trend in March over the past 17 years. Out of this, it closed positively 9 times with an average gain of 10.52%, while ending negatively 8 times with an average loss of 9.78%. The average return for Bank Nifty in March series has been 0.97%. However, Bank Nifty has demonstrated an average volatility of approximately 15.70% for the past 17 years. If we talk about the potential outperforming sectors based on the rollover data, so private banks, financial services and metal sectors look good. And if we talk about the potential underperforming sectors based on the rollover data, we have automobile, FMCG, IT, pharma, healthcare, oil and gas, PSC, and realty. So that's a wrap of today's edition of podcast. Thank you for listening. Do tune in tomorrow for more such market updates and insights.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.